Hi, I'm Tim from Precise Medical Supplies, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your peristaltic infusion pump, sometimes called a Klein pump. They're all pretty similar, so what applies to this one will probably apply to your pump too. I have here the K pump from MD Resource of the United States. With the pump, of course, you will get a manual that'll set out everything for you about the pump, flow rates, electrical outlet, all that sort of thing. I'm just going to put that to one side for a moment. Now, if we look at the top of the machine here, the first thing to note is the on-off switch there. Let's switch that back to off. On the side here, we have a control knob that controls the flow rate that will be delivered by the pump. This pump has a flow rate of 10 mils to 600 mils per minute, so it's quite a fast flow rate. And that's just controlled by that knob there. The next point to note is this clamp here, and this is where you will clamp the peristaltic infusion tubing, the single-use tubing that you will need to use with this pump. So that just clamps down like that. Turn the pump around and you will see that there are a number of ports and on the back here. Now the first two to note are these two here. They take the pneumatic foot switch that comes with the instrument. When you buy this particular pump, you get two pneumatic foot switches, and that's quite useful because it means that you can have a foot switch on either side of the bed, so you don't have to keep flinging the foot switch from one side to the other. For this demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use one foot switch, and that just pushes in there, just a push fit like that, so that's ready to go there. It's a 24 volt instrument, so it's not 240 volt, 24 volt, so it's going to go through a transformer here, and the transformer plugs into that port there, like that. So now we're just about ready to go, and I'm going to turn this round. So now you're going to need some form of peristaltic infusion tubing. I have this Australian-made peristaltic infusion tubing, and it's made here in Sydney. It's sterile and double wrapped. That is outer wrapping. Take it out of the inner wrapping here. Now the tubing has several sections. The first thing to note is the two spikes that will go into your bag of saline. These have clamps on them, and I'm just going to, for the sake of this demonstration, just drop these into a container of water. I have that here. The next thing to note about this tubing is that there is a silicone section, and this is the section that will fit into the impeller on the peristaltic infusion pump. So just clamp it down with this lever here onto the peristaltic infusion tubing, and that will make a nice tight fit against the impeller. The next thing you will need, of course, is a Lannis infusion needle. Now these come in various sizes and lengths. We have them standard 12, 14 or 16 gauge, either 15 or 30 centimeters long. I have a 16 gauge by 15 centimeters, and that just has a little lower lock fitting that goes onto the proximal end of the peristaltic infusion tubing. So now we're just about ready to go. I'm just going to put this into this container here so you can actually watch it working. So all we need to do now, we're all set, is to just press that foot switch like that, and you will see the water flowing into the jug at about 600 mils per minute. If I want to slow the rate, I just wind that back there till it just about stops. So that's it. Once you press the foot switch again, it stops immediately. Start again, stop. And that's all you really need to know about your peristaltic infusion pump. Thank you very much.